Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VSR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis a couple of days ago, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price action, certainly some updates need to be made. First thing to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of this line down here. Sure, it still pertains to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, so I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Next updates come from foundational principles in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that watched the last video I did, hopefully remember me talking about $1.67 as resistance. This would now be considered as support. And then up here at $1.77, again, was a level of resistance, but because the price is now above it, $1.77 would also be considered an area of support. And then on top of these two, you have the overall level, the trend indicator down there, that purple line, which is the 50-period simple moving average. So in other words, maybe you kind of connected those dots. After today's big upwards price movement, the bulls have established quite a few areas of support. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that this thing's headed up to $5 tomorrow. I'm just saying, always good when red lines are being converted to green and the price is still well above the long-term trend indicator, that purple line. So definitely a good day for the bulls. Now, what about areas of resistance further? So if the price is going to fight back upwards, where's some of these potential battlegrounds? At this point in time, I'm just going to talk about the one, and I'll explain that in a second, but that is right up there at about $2.10. So $2.10, public enemy number one going into tomorrow. I'm just talking about one because at this point, in my opinion at least, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is going through some healthy consolidation and building higher bases, because as you've already witnessed, you know, the move up here happened, the price pulled back, built that higher base, and that has proven to be very healthy. So as long as the price keeps on putting in those higher lows as time unfolds, long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.